is a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Pollack from the University of Georgia. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown Vols! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Watson. Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to...
Going for it all. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'll tell you what.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys, understanding I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
you definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the run, it's Watson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab near the marker, it's Howard. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback. Generally, those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. It's a much-needed. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on first down from the 40. On the run, it's Watson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Watson. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Volunteers! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. 2nd down coming up. And with time running out here in the 1st half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Defense might bring the house here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's been a long day. There's not...
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simmons. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's Watson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And on second and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The give from the gun. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Auburn going to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the tight end makes the catch. He just tries to do a little too much after it. He makes one guy miss, and at that point starts running backwards and ultimately ends up losing yards.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll move the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game...
Makes a grab past the marker. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee. They put... And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Smashes through the tackle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Simmons. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. With the catch, it's Simmons. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to keep it in the air. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Trying to take it back. With a pick six. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track. So here comes the Auburn offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
This slot receiver is a guy that defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thompson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Watson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sticks, it's Simmons. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finds his man, it's Coleman.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this one.
And the ball's on the ground. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.